Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and greetings, and welcome to DIY Woodworking TV, another video. Yes, there are many tools out there online that you can buy, but hey, if you can DIY, build a tool that you need, that is the best thing. Now, I needed a tool to mark the center of the wood or wood pieces or material that I'm working on or I'm going to cut. For instance, if I want to make lap joints, I need to cut both pieces of wood exactly in the center so that they can fit nicely on each other. Now I'm having trouble doing that by hands. Obviously there's a method that you can do to mark the center of the wood. Let me show it to you. In order to cut this in half and to mark the center, it's very difficult to actually calculate how much it is and go for half for the calculation. The easy way is to draw a line point to point. Okay, like diagonally, point to point. So basically this is going to be your center line. Okay, now my lines are not very straight, but hey, I'm just trying to convey an idea here. So you can basically get a center line like this. But if you have a tool that does the job for you, for instance, on this one, if I want to mark a center line, I have created this tool. I have 3D printed, I have designed and 3D printed the first version that you can sit on top of a piece and then insert a pencil and mark. Some people love to do marking with the pencil, but I think having a screw that protrudes out a little bit actually does the job much better. So doing this tool simply sits nice and good, and then you just move it. Okay, and there you go. You have a line right here. Mark. Okay, so this is your center line. Basically, this tool does the job on many kinds. So according to the depth, according to the width of the wood, I have left enough width here so wood can be wide enough, and all you need to do is hold it down, okay, at both corners like this, and move it, and you have exact center marked right there. Now I have put two more screws, which I believe can do much more for you, and you have more holes here, and they can actually give you more measurements. So let me just protrude this, let me just tighten this screw and this one so they come out slightly, and they will mark the place for me. Now having the screws is that you can pull them back or make them more for a deeper cut. Now we mark the center here. Now with the 3 screws on, if I mark a line, I basically have perfect lines right here that I can mark, and I know I can cut the wood from here, and I will have a piece left here. Does the job very well. You can also make this tool using wood, easy peasy lemon squeezy way. And if you like, you can download the 3D file, the 3D printing STL file for this tool that I have designed, and 3D print it and use it for yourself. Okay, it's gonna prove very useful. And yes, if you're working with a table saw, you would love to have some 3D printed wood pusher, which I have 2 of these here, and I can create basically more. I also want to create the other one which actually pushes the wood from the top and have you know, spaces in there for the blade to go in and out without cutting anything and keeping your hands safe. So this is very nice to push the wood from here, and this one is good to push the wood this way, and it's pretty thin, so you can actually cut very thin wood pieces on table saw. These are the STL. The STL files for these 2 tools are also in video description. The links are in the video description. Go ahead if you want to download, show some love, and download these files, 3D print them, and use them. So we have pushers, we have the triangle, we have the 90-degree angle ruler, and obviously the center marking tool.